Well, for most of the students here in China, they usually have two vacations. One in winter that lasts about 1 month and covers the Chinese New Year, and the other is in summer, usually lasts about 2 months. Of course, for international schools here in Shanghai or other cities, they usually have breaks on holidays as well, such as Easter and Christmas. One exception is in Hangzhou, the city that once held the G20 summit and Asian Games. Most of the schools there have spring and autumn breaks since 2004, over 20 years ago. Everyone seems to be accustomed to this situation in China. You know, in the end, the Asian parents would always expect well-planned study schedule, making full use of all the time available. But now things about to change across China. A new announcement recently grabbed the attention of parents here. It was not initiated by the Education Authority, but it's a joint one led by the Ministry of Commerce. And the overall plan is about the expansion of service consumption, including 19 measures. And among them, the one is to encourage certain areas to add spring and autumn breaks, while shrink the length of winter and summer vacation accordingly. So it is obvious that the announcement is expected to boost another round of domestic consumption for the upcoming National Day holiday, which starts on October the 1st. Of course, the students in Hangzhou would start their holidays 3 days earlier, and altogether they would have 10 days break, and they would avoid a travel peak. Personally, I think four breaks a year is better than this better choice for students, because every break for every 3 months they would have more frequent and routine chance to take a break and restore themselves, and this would help them to become more resilient under pressure. Of course, there are many preconditions to make it happen. For example, parents should be able to have their annual leave at the same time, or they can have community service at reasonable prices if they don't have time to accompany their kids. But I'm pretty sure that there are also some typical Asian parents or moms that are starting to look around for tailor-made tutors even for the spring and autumn breaks. Well, it ultimately will help boost consumption, but not in a way that kids are happy. But I would rather to set them free.